Okay, hello again. Welcome. These problems are called inequalities. Inequality because there's no equal sign. There's a less than or greater than symbol. The symbol in the middle here is pointing to the left, so it's a less than symbol. My directions at the top say to solve and graph. So we have two things to do. Let's solve it first. I want my x's to be over on the left. I'll repeat that. I want my x's, my variable, to be on the left. So I'm going to subtract 6x from both sides. Now I could have very easily subtracted 4x from both sides, but that puts my variables over on the right. I want them on the left. So I can mark out my opposites. 4x minus 6x. Negative 2x minus 5 is less than or equal to negative 6. Keep going, keep solving it. The next thing you would do is add 5 to both sides. Mark out your opposites. Negative 2x is less than or equal to, that would be a negative 1. Keep solving it. You want to divide by negative 2. Now stop. Big red flag should go off in your mind. If you divide by a negative 2, you must reverse the inequality sign. You can mark out these negative 2's. So x would be greater than or equal to, that's going to be a positive 1/2 because two negatives make a positive. I have it solved. Now graph it. Well, to graph it, pretty simple. Just draw a number line. 2 arrows. Show 0, and 1/2 would be, like if there's 1, half would be in the middle. Remember your concept of open or closed circle. This would be a closed circle because it's underlined. Greater than means it goes off to the right. So we have it solved and now graphed. I would encourage you again to keep hitting the pause button, even the rewind button if I'm going too fast. Back it up. Hit the pause button and try this one on your own. Let's solve this. I would start off by subtracting 2x. That would give me negative 5x minus 1. It's greater than or equal to, this is gone, so I just have the 3. Then I would add 1 to both sides. So here's my opposites. So I'm left with negative 5x greater than or equal to 4. Last step, divide by negative 5. Mark out my negative 5's. And because I'm dividing by a negative, again, I must switch the sign. And I'll just write that as negative 4/5. X is now less than or equal to negative 4/5. So my graph would be a number line. 0, negative 4/5 would be out to the left a little bit. It's going to be a closed circle. The graph goes over to the left. I've solved it, then I graphed it. Let's try number 3. Again, hit the pause button. You try this one on your own. For this one, I would start off by subtracting 3x. That would give me negative 7x plus 1. Less than or equal to, mark those out, negative 9. Then I would subtract 1 from both sides. My opposites can be marked out. I get negative 7x is less than or equal to negative 10. Last step, divide by negative 7. Mark out my negative 7's and switch the sign again because I divide by a negative. Two negatives make a positive, so that's like a positive 10/7. And it's always best for this ECA test to leave your answer as a improper fraction. So now I have it solved. Graph it, number line, 0, just kind of guess where 10/7 would be. That would be a closed circle because the symbol is underlined and the graph goes out to the right. Let's try another one. Last one. Hit the pause button. Try it on your own first. I would start off by adding 6x. That would give me 10x minus 9. Greater than or equal to, mark that out, 4. Then I would add 9. Mark those out. So 10x is greater than or equal to 13. And then divide by 10. Now, this time I'm dividing by 10, a positive 10. So I would not switch the sign. Don't switch the sign because you're dividing by a positive 10, not a negative 10. So my number line, my graph would be positive 13/10, closed circle again, off to the right. I think all these examples were closed circles. That's just the way it worked out. Again, if the symbol's not underlined, make sure you have a open circle. All right, thanks for watching. Good luck.